When did you lose your virginity?
Why do I want to answer this question?
Can I answer it for you if I already know?
Yeah, why don't you answer it for me?
Bible camp.
You're not putting that in.
Bible camp is insane. Bible camp? Out of all places. Was it that good? Wait, so this one he had to deal with transition to a trans, you know what I'm saying, with his pastor dad. This one had sex, lost his virginity at his Bible camp. What the fuck going on? So shit, we gonna see how they coming up. You know what I'm saying? What they doing?
When did you lose your virginity?
Why do I want to answer this question?
Can I answer it for you if I already know?
Yeah, why don't you answer it for me?
Bible camp.
You're not putting that in.
Bible camp is insane. Bible camp? Out of all places. Was it that good?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Who are you two and how do you know each other?
My name's Roman and I'm Grant's older brother.
My name's Grant, and I'm...
This is my brother, and he is adopted into my family.
How old were you when you were adopted?
16. I was 1 when I was adopted from China. I'm imported.
But you're the older sibling.
Yes.
How's that?
I guess it's a common thing. Couples who can't have a biological child, they'll adopt, and then the mom's body will naturally relax or produce the hormones because there's a kid. I don't actually know the science behind that.
But I came along was the reality of it.
Yeah.
I was 15 when I was adopted. I met her and her family when I was in 6th grade, and I just became friends with them, and then they saw my living conditions at home, and their mom decided to take me in.
We want to start with a shot.
Amen. Let's get that going.
That's good. Oh, God.
Who gets more attention from our parents?
Honestly, I think you. But it's not necessarily good attention. They're just worried about you all the time. So they're always just like, have you heard from Grant? What's Grant doing? Our little baby, is he okay?
Yeah, I think it's just being the younger sibling.
And I was always more independent. I don't think they were really worried about me.
No.
Who gets more attention from our parents?
I think we both get a decent amount.
I don't know. Does mom call you like at least once or twice a week to... Does she not?
No.
Oh,
I get a lot.
shit.
You know what? The kind of calls I get, they're butt dials. I said, did you mean to call me? Sorry, no, butt dial. Butt dial. I was like, okay.
Regardless, there's equal amounts of love, though.
Yeah.
Were you ever jealous of me?
When you moved back, I wasn't jealous of you, but I was jealous of the attention that you were getting from our sisters.
What do you mean when you say came back?
Yeah, so when she was dating her ex, she like fully absorbed herself into him and like became a second him. So then her coming back was like, I was like excited to have that relationship with her again, be there with her again. And then I was like not getting the phone calls, but yet like you live in the same town I do and they were hanging out with you. So it didn't really make any sense why I wasn't included.
I do apologize for that because I wasn't really a very good friend when I came back, or like a good sister when I came back.
Were you ever jealous of me?
Maybe in high school. I think you had a lot more independence than I did in high school because you like didn't ever have to worry about grades. You're always like pulling A's and maybe a B. Whereas me, like I just stopped caring about homework, and then that just like plummeted my performance. And like because of all of that, you got to live this more like free life as a teenager.
Yeah, I always felt bad that I was kind of casting a really big shadow over you and that our parents wouldn't see you for your own person.
Why is that always the case, man? I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it depends on what type of older sibling you is, but like it seems like all the time, like when you the older one, bruh, you automatically like cast a little shadow and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I guess you because you like the first one that gotta be the most independent or some shit. But damn, nigga, I mean, I'm the older child, so like I can't even speak on them. Like, but you know what I'm saying? The niggas, I feel bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want that shit to be equal. Damn, I could imagine how it was with twins and shit. Them niggas, they'll be having the same, be like damn near the same age, but I bet you the one that's more mature, that nigga gonna be casting a shadow over the other one. That's how that shit be, man.
And I actually yelled at them a lot about that. When they would call me and ask why you weren't doing what I did, and I would have to tell them that, like, you weren't me, and that they needed to figure out how to work with you as you.
Yeah.
Tell me who your favorite parent is, or take a shot.
I'm taking a shot to that. I can't say, I like one more than the other, but I'm a mama's boy. I will say that. My mom.
I knew the answer. I wasn't sure what you were gonna say, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta take this though.
I'll go for it.
My dad was never really present, so my mom's always been my number one. I think I can say that for everybody.
Yeah.
I love our dad a lot. Dad did a really good job of like rolling with the punches in a way that like gave us stability throughout the divorce.
I think I definitely experienced Dad differently than you did growing up.
Yeah.
In terms of like the whole like gender thing, Dad is definitely doing better.
Sorry, what do you mean the gender thing?
Oh, I'm trans.
Got you, okay.
Yeah, our dad's also a pastor,
Yeah.
if that helps. So you're not getting into heaven, like this is all bad. And then I didn't talk to him for a really long time. We kind of chilled out. Now he's actually been a lot more like receptive and respectful of like my transition. So he refers to me as Roman now, just in general conversation, and he doesn't really mess up on the pronouns.
Yeah.
Oh God.
When did you lose your virginity?
16.
Really?
Yeah. You remember? Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
I knew you guys were talking, but I don't think I knew that you guys like had sex.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
16?
Yeah, 16.
Oh fuck.
Wow, what did you think
I thought it was a little bit later.
later?
In life.
That's fucked up.
I already know the answer to this question. When did you lose your virginity?
Do not want to answer this question.
What?
Why do I want to answer this
I mean,
question?
can I answer it for you if I already know?
Yeah, why don't you answer it for me?
Bible camp.
You're not putting that in.
Wait, so this one, he had to deal with transition to a trans, you know what I'm saying, with his pastor dad. This one had sex, lost his virginity at his Bible camp. What the fuck going on? Like,
Hey guys, this is Kelly from Cut. You can play these games at home. Did you know that? You'll make new memories, you'll learn things about people, maybe a hangover, maybe some trauma. Am I selling it or what? Am I selling it or what?
Listen to
Did you ever feel like I didn't love you?
No. I never not felt the love.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially on my mom's side of the family, it's like if you're friend, you're family.
Yeah. I remember going into Uncle June's house? No, not Uncle June's house.
Uncle
Uncle
Sonny's.
Sonny's house.
Oh,
and they were
man.
talking about, oh, is he gay? Is he gay? And I remember I heard that word bakla, and I was like,
Wait, what does that mean? What's that
oh,
word?
bakla is gay in Tagalog. But I was like, okay, at least they're trying to figure out. They're trying to know.
Wait, so you telling me a nigga just walked up to him and said, "Abla"? Or like I can imagine a nigga walking up to a nigga and be like, "Oh, gay." I wonder if that nigga laughed or he got offensive, bro. Cause he said he heard a whispering in the background, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, that's funny, bro. That's
Who I am? I'm like, okay. I said yes. Baklat. I'm like, oh, my ears perked up. I looked back. I was like,
Wait, you knew what that word meant?
I knew a little bit because I was trying to learn Tagalog since I was coming into the family. I used to say, ako ay Blackapino. And they're like, oh, what? And I'm
Wait,
like,
did you say Black Apino?
Mm-hmm, like Black and Filipino.
In what what ways did our parents fuck us up? I don't know. I can give them the therapy bill. Like, does that count?
I don't have any ways that they actually fucked us up. You might. Oh,
Fuck. All right, we're gonna. I'm not answering that.
no.
I'm not answering that. That was a rough question.
Okay, so what ways didn't they fuck us up? They gave us good work ethic.
Yeah, that is true. One thing that she always taught us was like, if you're gonna drink on a work night, you better know that you're gonna get up the next day and go to work.
Yeah, I feel like our mom grew up with us, so a lot of the experience that we have is like we figured it out together, kind of thing.
Yeah.
If we would have never had that struggle, we wouldn't be who we are today.
Yeah,
and I'm
definitely.
like mighty fucking proud of who we are. So I can't
Definitely.
say any
High
complaints.
five for that.
We had like in a lot of ways like the model divorce. You know what I mean? Because like
Sit them down, tell them.
sit them down, tell them, and then like you know you don't want to spend more time with one parent because you don't want to like have a favorite or whatever. Because of that, we literally spent like 50-50 between both houses. I think that's like followed into our adult lives where we still kind of feel that way. We're like
And we move around a lot.
it's hard to feel grounded. You know?
All right, go ahead.
What's one thing you wish I understand better about your experience being adopted?
I know that you guys understand, but it is, you know, I always get emotional talking about it because it's hard, but it's just different coming into a family and like sort of having to establish yourself a little bit more or like prove that you are like one of them. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Yeah, I feel like you're loved, but like mom just has a different way of showing it with everybody.
Yeah.
She doesn't always come across like, you know, I 100% love you. Even though she does, she doesn't always come across that way. So I get why the tears are being shed. I feel you, girl. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that one's a deep one.
All right. What's one thing you wish I understood better about your experience of being adopted?
I think just the weird feeling of like belonging, but only partially. Like sometimes at family events, I'll just start to feel really disconnected all of a sudden. And I think that's just because I see that everyone else kind of has that innate connection, and I feel sometimes like I'm a guest in it.
How would your life have been better if you had been raised by your biological parents? Yeah, please motherfucking tell me. I'd like to know.
Like I'd either be like dead, on drugs, or in jail, or homeless. Like if it was not for you guys. You guys knew that my dad wasn't
No,
the
you're a smart
the
girl.
parent.
I'm sure you'd figured it out. Any progress you did in life, I don't think it'd have anything to do with your biological parents.
No.
Sorry.
How would your life have been better if you had been raised by your biological parents?
I mean,
It's a crazy question.
statistically speaking, it would not have been. Yeah, I had a lot of health problems when I was adopted, so I spent like a month in Mary Bridge Children's Hospital here in Seattle because I had seizures. And then I also had asthma. I had a heart murmur. I got bad knees. You know, like, I'm just like, I wake up and I'm an 80-year-old man.
Where would you be living though if you were raised by your biological parents?
I mean, I would be in China.
Yeah.
But I think if I had still had all of the same,
Yeah.
like, health issues, I wouldn't have made it.
You don't think so? I think it would like
We
that.
visited my village. Like,
Yeah.
there's not modern medicine there.
Yeah.
I probably would have just, like, had a seizure and been like,
If you survived, you might be like, might have been making iPhones.
and now I sell them.
For the most of my life, I was raised by my biological parents. But when I think about the kind of pivotal years that I was with you guys, my senior year wouldn't probably have been as great. I mean, for me, I was in and out of the hotel and motel trying to catch buses and walk miles to try to get to school. I wouldn't have had my like homecoming. I wouldn't have had the prom. I wouldn't have had those kind of experiences. I just think it would be different if it wasn't with you guys.
Yeah.
If you could change one thing about our relationship, what would it be?
Spend more time together. I feel like we see each other every 3 months or whatever. I feel like it doesn't take a whole lot of time for us to catch up. So I'd say like we just saw each other more often. We could just spend time hanging out instead of just giving updates.
We both got the ADHD though, so planning is hard.
Yeah, we just gotta make it regular. It's like every other Monday or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
We hang out like occasionally
Yeah,
or seasonally,
not
but
enough.
I need to do better because I work a lot, but
Yeah,
I think
because you do get invites as well.
I do get the
Yeah,
invites.
You do get invites.
Sometimes I don't always show up.
Yeah.
But I think outside of outside of Mama's house,
Oh, yeah.
I think that would be cool.
Why do you love me?
Mainly because you're so honest. I love that you can be truthful, but in the midst of your honesty, you're still caring. You're still showing that you're not judging me, but you're there for me.
I gotta be. We're besties, you know?
Yeah.
The way I described you recently was I was like, you're the one person that knows how to get me to shut up. And like, in a great way, where it's like, you just know how to listen to me and get to the root of what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And like, because of that, I think you understand me really well. I know that you'll always have my back.
Yeah.
So, appreciate you a lot.
Yeah.
Love you.
I love you too.
Why do you love me?
I mean, I don't know, man. I like your energy. You always have a positive attitude.
Yeah.
You know, you're very social. You know, very confident in yourself. I respect that a lot about you. You know, and I aspire to have the same amount of confidence in myself. And you know, I love you, bro.
I love you too. Ooh, oh.
Oh yeah.
Yes, God. Yes,
Yes.
God.
Alright, man. Shit, it's not that's it. Alright, I'm about to catch y'all on the next one, man. On the next one. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all subscribe and stay iconic. Okay.
See the love in the eyes of the kid that was lost and it turned to a rebel. Mama don't give up on me.